Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we are doing a DIY. We are making this headgear, head accessory hat. We have seen it on Beyonce, Cardi B, everybody, and now today we are making it for ourselves. Okay, so what you need for this DIY: a manila paper or a paper with that consistency, something circular that you can use. For me, I use this basin, don't judge me. And then, so depending on the size you want, just check like what you can use. So you need a paper, you need scissors, sewing machine if you have one, or glue, textile glue if you have that. So just draw the circles on the thingy, what am I calling thingy, on the manila paper, and then cut it out. You need two circles for that one hat, for the piece that goes on top and then the piece that goes at the bottom. After you're done cutting them out, you need to mark the center of that circle and cut out this V shape. At the bottom of that V shape, it should be like around 1 inch to 1.5 inches. Cut that out, you don't need it. This will help the heart accessory thingy to have a concave shape instead of just being flat, a flat circle on your head. Yeah, so that it has that flat thing. It looks like a heart, it looks like it was meant for your head, baby. Anyway, cut that out from both of the two pieces of manila paper or whatever paper you have, but the consistency, the thickness has to be like a manila paper so that it works. Cut that out, and then we are ready to cut from the fabric. From the fabric, uh you need like a 1 inch allowance. It needs to be bigger by like 1 inch all round. So cut that. You need two pieces again for the top and the bottom of the hat. You also need to cut the binding. You need to cut the binding for the hat. Am I taking too long to go to the binding? Okay, this is the circles you need to. For the binding, you only need this if you are sewing. If you are using glue, you don't need this piece of fabric. The binding has to be cut diagonally to the fabric, not across like the selvage amanini. It needs to be diagonal so that when we are putting it around the rim, it doesn't fold. Yeah, it just goes on straight and looks nice. Okay, so for my own design, I'm cutting out this form. You don't really need it, but it makes the hat look smooth and spongy, and that's always a good thing instead of just being stiff and paperish. Yeah, so you also need to cut out that V because you don't need it here. You notice for the fabric we did not cut that out, and I'll show you why. So we're getting into it visually. So sandwich the foam thing between the fabric and the paper and just pin it all round if you are going to use a sewing machine. And if you are not using a sewing machine, just use glue to sandwich all this, and then yeah, just use glue. But for us, we are going to pin them and then sew all round that. It wasn't as smooth, so I went back in and redid some of the pins. It's okay. We will do this for the other side as well. So you notice for the bottom side, I'm not using that foam because it's not necessary. It will be too bulky. Yeah. If you are using glue, as I said, you would just put glue between the fabric and this piece of paper and it will stick, and then you would put more glue along this place where I've put pins, and then turn over the fabric to finish the edge. Anyway, just sew all round. And then for that space where we had created like a V, push the fabric through it into the side with the paper, then it creates a nice seam. So we just pull it, pin that area, and then sew through that V. It's like creating a dart. Yeah, sew through that dart. It creates a really nice seam, and it brings the paper together to create that concave shape we were going for. Mr. Yes, so the whole process we did here, just repeat it for the other side, other piece. And this one is going to be difficult because of the form. It makes it a bit more bulky, so just take your time and repeat the process. It creates a nice finish, etc. Oh, if you were using glue, this is where you would do the same process by forcing the fabric through this other side of the paper, and then glue it on one side of the paper. I hope I'm making sense. It will still create something of a seam like that. So now if you are using glue, yes, you would attach glue on the rim of the paper on this side, and then just fold the fabric like that to finish off the edge, and then put fabric all over the paper side, and then put them together. You would be done, by the way. But for us, you're just going to cut off the excess and continue with sewing. No, at this part, yeah, we would put that binding on the rim. So cut it off, cut it, cut it, cut it, cut it. So now we are moving, okay? Now you need to put elastic there at the middle, the elastic that will go around your head. Just measure around your head, okay? So you also don't need a sewing machine to do this. You can always use thread and needle. So yeah, you don't need a sewing machine. So if you are using glue, don't worry, just go to your needle and thread and do it. After this process, we are now going to attach the pieces together, like the top and bottom pieces, just there kwa edge. Sewing, 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 sewing. And then now we will attach the binding. I'm calling it the binding. This is the strip we had cut like across the binding. What am I saying? Anyway, you can see what I'm doing. Just sew all around the rim of the hat, and then later on you will turn it to the right side, because we were seeing on the side that has the elastic. So you'll turn it to the right side of the hat, and then fold and sew, just creating like a nice a nice finish to the hat, a nice top stitch finish to the hat. And there, my friends, when you're done with this process, you are done creating this hat. Like umemaliza, like go home. No, like wear it. Yeah, now that's how it's looking, and I'm just going to show you how I'll wear it. That's the elastic. Put it over your head, deformation, and then just work your hair so that it looks nice. Sindio? Shout out to the afro comb. Just work your hair. You can wear it with whichever hairstyle. Si lazima ikuwe wig flani. And that's there you have it. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, tell your friends, DIY. Okay, bye.